Today's date is March 28th, 2017. We're at 112 East Vandalia. We're doing a inspection of the sewer line that's coming off the grease trap in this restaurant. Right here is the grease trap. I'm going to show what the contents of the grease trap look like once we get the camera back out of the sewer. It doesn't appear that the grease trap has been cleaned recently. There's a large amount of grease in it. Also, the screen is just laying in the grease trap. Right here is the line that comes off the grease trap. We're going to go into the line to see the condition of the pipe. The sewer line actually hangs overhead, so we're just seeing that the line is clean. You see at the bottom of the pipe where the water travels, got a little bit of buildup of grease in it. Right through here, starting to get thicker. See the grease here in the walls. This is just a clean out that's further down the line. Right here, the line appears to be cleaner. This is downstream of where the restrooms tie in at. Tends to keep things flushed out a little bit better. Right here is where we're starting to drop down into the stack before we go out of the building. Right here is the cast iron as we get ready to leave. Right here it looks like the sewer line may have fallen apart. You see some grease buildup right here, but the top of the next section of pipe is actually towards the bottom of the line that we're in. This sewer line may need to be dug up and repaired. Let's see if I can't get past this point. Right here we got some tiles inside of the sewer line. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any further than this. I have worked on this sewer line before, and this line, when it leaves a building, there is a cleanout outside, but the sewer line ties into the top of the 6-inch line upstream of the cleanout, so there's no way to get into this section of the pipe from the outside. I'm going to pause the video for right now. We're going to try this again from the stack as it leaves the building to see if we can't get a little bit more leverage to try to get past this point. I took all the skids off the camera and I was able to get the camera to go past the brake. Right now we're downstream of the 6-inch cleanout that's outside near the curb at the entryway. I believe there's a running trap in this system underneath the street. That's what we're hitting right now. It looks like there's also a buildup of grease right here. When we pull the camera back, you can see the white. Try to keep the lens clean because there's grease getting on the lens. But it looks like that's what that might be. So this sewer line may need to be cleaned going downstream to the main. I'm going to report as I come back. This is the 6-inch cleanout that's outside. You see the PVC. Now coming back to the branch line that heads towards the front of the building. This section does not appear to have a large amount of grease buildup in it. We'd be able to see the white grease on the walls. I'm going to clean the lens off just so we can see the brake a little bit better. Right here, we're just trying to get a better look at the brake. Again, this will need to be dug up and repaired. Also, when the sewer line is repaired, I'm going to recommend that a full-size cleanout be installed in front of the building. That way the line can be maintained from that point to the trunk line that leads to the 6-inch cleanout that's in the entryway. Now back out of the line. I'm just going to go ahead and pause the video one more time so we can look at the inside of the grease trap to see what that looks like. Okay, right here we're at the grease trap. I'm just going to show what the inside of it looks like. Pull the lid on it. This right here is actually the screen. This is supposed to be sliding down these tabs that are right here. This holds the screen in place to help separate the material from the water. There's quite a bit of grease floating on top. I'm trying to shake this around, I can't even break down to the water. This typically looks like something that hasn't been cleaned in roughly 3 months. So the owner is going to have to get the records and find out how often the trap's been getting cleaned and make sure they're doing it properly, because this here should not be just laying in the trap like this. They need to get the trap on a proper schedule. That way the grease problem will slow down, if not stop, and be much less of a frequent problem. This now concludes the videotaping of this system.